In this pilot episode, we look at the jagged-toothed and sausage-shaped Ceratosaurs of Madagascar. A herd of the Titanosaur Repetosaurus marches across the desert plain that dominated Madagascar 70 million years ago. Only 18 million years earlier, Madagascar separated from India after the two of them had already separated from Africa 100 million years ago. At this time, as in the present, Madagascar is home to bizarre and strange life not found anywhere else on the planet. Whilst Repetosaurus is similar to mainland relatives, the sausage of the Cretaceous Majungasaurus is even bizarre compared to other stubby-armed abelisaurids. But it is not the only weird ceratosaur that calls this place home. The next day sees the arrival of an equally unique variety of ceratosaur. It is a noasaurid rather than an abelisaurid. Masiacosaurus is a small predator, the outlandish forward-projecting and dimorphic teeth of which are adaptations for hunting small prey, both aquatic and terrestrial. This flock, like the other dinosaurs, has come here in preparation for the dry season. The greater vigilance enabled by the presence of multiple individuals allows each member of the flock to be more likely to survive an ambush from the nearby Majungasaurus. However, a greater threat comes from the upcoming dry season, which is set out to be particularly harsh this year. One Masiacosaurus hunkers down beside a sturdy cycad, sensing a prelude of what is to come in the strengthening wind. The 20-foot-long and stockily built male Majungasaurus lies down in the open despite the forthcoming storm. His stout sausage-shaped body, coupled with thick hide containing large randomly distributed scales, means that the powerful predator need less worry about desiccation from the storm. The mighty Repetosaurus, by sheer virtue of size, are less perturbed by the raging sands. A few nearby Masiacosaurus hide amongst the column-like legs of the Repetosaurus. Most of the Masiacosaurus were able to find cover in time. Most, but not all. The coming dry season takes one of its first victims. But just as in any ecosystem, nothing is left to waste, and another Masiacosaurus takes advantage of the free meal. Unfortunately, for the little opportunist, its toothy adaptations for hunting small prey prevent it from properly getting into the carcass. However, the male Majungasaurus will have less of an issue in breaking apart the corpse of the unfortunate dinosaur. But having eaten its fill, which is surprisingly little for a mostly warm-blooded creature, the Majungasaurus leaves about half the carcass for the rest of the scavengers. As a result, the Masiacosaurus returns to a now fully opened carcass, with the looser and smaller scraps being much easier for the bizarre toothed predator to manage. The Ceratosaurs, even though they existed for 133 million years on this earth, were like all non-avian dinosaurs, doomed to extinction in the KPG mass extinction event 66 million years ago, at the end of the Maastrichtian Age. Such global environmental collapse is the death of many species, but also an opportunity for the survivors to adapt and radiate into all sorts of new niches. One group that survived, and had survived several mass extinctions beforehand, would once again partake in such diversification. and would continue to evolve into some of the most fantastical species the Earth has ever seen. In the next episode, it's Freaky Fish Day.